Welcome back to another video, Grant's Heating and Air. This one we're not so happy about, where unfortunately the homeowner has a lot of frozen pipes, over 30 frozen broken pipes in this cabin in the mountains. And we just wanted to share this video because it's very important to understand to have a safety device, and we have one we highly recommend. It's the Honeywell freeze and leak detector. It's now called the Resideo. Resideo is now the residential side of Honeywell, but for less than $100 the customer could have received an alert on an app on their phone that would have told them that the temperature has dropped to a certain set alert level in the app, and all of this could have been prevented. Just a simple Wi-Fi connection and the freeze and leak would have stopped all this for less than $100. So we just kind of wanted to talk about this. We wanted to share the freeze and leak and let you guys all see this, because this could protect you from a lot of trouble. Broken pipes can create all kinds of damage, from your personal belongings to your home and everything, for less than $100. So I felt this was a very important video to share, show some of the damage, and talk about what can be done to prevent this in your own home. So I guess we can show this up here. So we've had to cut a lot of holes and access these water pipes. The basement finish was a little rough, and they've hidden the copper above the ductwork. So the installers put a new PEX line in. We couldn't get PEX over the top of this, unfortunately, either, because there's a beam and some other things blocking it. But so ideally you put PEX in everything, because the PEX has more resistance to the freezing. It expands and comes back, but of course copper does not. So it's that continued new line they ran. There's one over here. Let's see up in this lid. Let me get a flashlight up there. So we've had some breaks back there. So the installers put a new PEX line in. We did a new furnace in this installation as well. Right here. It's kind of a goofy installation. Now, we did not do the duct work on this. And let me see if there's a light. We can. This one? Yeah. Okay. So we did replace the furnace. This was after the freeze. We have some really interesting ductwork fittings here that the other company did. We did not do this, but the furnace they had here was way oversized, over 100,000 BTU furnace. We dropped it down to a 60,000 BTU furnace. Now, the reason we kept the box underneath it, which is not the prettiest, is because the return is on the back and attaches to it, and it's as wide as the box. You're probably not going to be able to see it, but the return does come behind it and down. So we had to support the furnace on this box and reuse this as the filter rack still. By us putting the proper size furnace in, this runs a lot better than an oversized 100,000 BTU furnace in a little over 2,000 square foot cabin. It's very important to do maintenance on your equipment to help prevent issues like frozen pipes in the home, especially if you're not there to monitor it all the time. So that furnace was pretty old and just gave out. But you can see here we use nice labels for the customers so they can see that there's where the gas shutoff is, where the power shutoff is. Get a close-up of one of the splits in a frozen line. So this is happening all over the house. There's over 30 of these in this cabin. So back here behind the tub, let me turn this down. I think low light's the best. We had another break here. So the installers are just replacing with PEX. And with the cost of copper these days, it just makes more sense to use PEX. There's more repairs under the sink. You can see there's a new PEX line, a couple PEX lines down there. The pressure was strong enough from the freezing pipes to pop off some of the compression shut-off valves. It's pretty crazy how powerful water is when it freezes. Back here, breaks behind the wall. So this cabin did freeze and there was no monitoring system here, so this is why we highly recommend having an internet connection. A freeze and leak, a Honeywell freeze and leak, we'll put a link to that product in the description, and we'll also put a photo here in the video to show you guys what it looks like. It's less than $100. Less than $100 could have saved this entire home, and we've had 2 guys here repairing this for 3. We're going to go on 4 days. Thousands and thousands of dollars worth of damage because their old furnace gave out. There's some, can't really tell, some of this has been fixed by copper fittings, and then we have some that are just PEX. Thanks for watching. Please share this video and help other homeowners and people out there protect their home and their personal belongings. See you on the next one.